Hi there, and thanks for joining us. Air Force Special Operations Airmen are taking the fight to the enemy around the globe. Much of what these specialized warriors do can't be seen, but a look inside their training program gives you an idea. In this special edition of Around the Air Force, Tech Sergeant Ron Rogers takes us inside Air Force Special Operations Command at Hurlburt Field in Florida.
Today, these airmen are in pre-scuba training. It's one small part of Advanced Skills Training, or AST, that every Special Operations Airman must successfully complete to prepare them to join a Special Tactics Squadron. Similar to intense training in the other services, these airmen are put to the test. From underwater to outside in a realistic training environment, airmen must prove they have what it takes. Here, two MH-53 Pavlo helicopters fly in for fast rope training. Airmen board the helicopters, then practice rappelling down a rope while the helicopter hovers. The airmen eventually work up to fast roping with all their equipment on to simulate an actual infiltration in enemy territory.
This is probably about the most realistic training you could get here back in the States to get you prepared for the real world. They add a very serious element of realism and make it as intense as it can be in a safe manner, of course. But they do a good job.
It sets them aside from being any other conventional force. I mean, this is what sets them aside. They're able to execute missions by being confident, knowing what they're doing, and having the right procedures, and pressing on with everything.
What happened was he was coming to the door.
After the fast rope session, instructors brief airmen on their performance and give them things they need to work on.
Well, for me, I want to be pretty comfortable if I'm going into a hot area. I don't want to have it be my first time fast roping in and having bullets flying around me, you know. So it pays off to get as much of this kind of training as we can.
Meanwhile, a group of airmen from Pope Air Force Base, North Carolina, are receiving parachute jump refresher training. They've already passed advanced skills training and are with a fully operational squadron, but they have to return to Hurlburt Field for refresher training. At the jump site, preparations take place to help ensure safe jumps.
Basically what we're doing is making sure that all the jumpers, all the flyers are safe.
As it gets dark, jumpers try to hit their mark. They come very close. It was a good jump.
I'm here talking to you. That means that's a good one.
As one may expect, a large part of Special Ops training happens at night. Tonight, these airmen are preparing for a mock night infiltration mission in a remote area. From the back of a truck, they have to give their drivers directions using computer navigation systems, but they have to talk to them in Russian. They only had a few days to learn some basic words.
Wait, East is not in here.
North is Vostok? Vostok, yeah? Let's take it now. Vostok, я видел там.
You found it? Keep that.
After a successful arrival, they head out into the woods for a 3-day hike. Advanced skills training prepares these airmen for missions in support of the global war on terrorism.
Our Special Operations Battlefield Airmen are highly trained, extremely skilled, truly dedicated, and highly motivated warriors. They're taking the fight to the enemy every single day. We have airmen engaged in combat, fighting for freedom and the American way.
It takes nearly 2 years for an airman to get through all the training required for special operations missions. One thing is clear: these airmen can't be mass-produced. Tech Sergeant Ron Rogers, Air Force News, Hurlburt Field, Florida.
For Around the Air Force, I'm Tech Sergeant Michael Knoll. Thanks for joining us.